Like the fall of the Berlin Wall or the annexation of Poland by Hitler, the coronavirus pandemic is a world shattering event whose consequences we can only begin to imagine today. But it is almost certain that the disease will lead to certain permanent change in the world outlook. To help you make sense out of it, here are some of the changes that are most likely to occur. Number 1. West-centric world to East-centric world. The response to COVID-19 in Europe and America has been slow and ineffective, which in turn has damaged the image and influence of Western nations. On the other hand, Eastern countries like Taiwan, South Korea, and Singapore have shown a better response. Even China has reacted swiftly after its initial mistakes. These countries will recover much faster than the West and take a lead in this battle. This shift is also backed by the fact that the leader of the Western world, United States of America, has lost faith in globalization and international trade in recent years, be it with or without President Trump. The two factors of Eastern countries, that is, quicker recovery and confidence in globalization even at the face of disaster, will most likely lead to an East-centric world order by the time pandemic is over. Number 2. Rise of the left wing. For the last 40 years, the world has witnessed rise of right-wing politics who believe in market-centric approach to governance. But this pandemic is a massive speed breaker for this compassionless growth. Today, the governments around the world are taking actions that seemed impossible 3 months ago. Spain has nationalized private hospitals. Other European nations have shown possibility of nationalizing transport and other large businesses. Likewise, there is a breakdown of various labor markets as many countries are providing people with an income to stop them from working. Hence, we believe that the left-wing politics or social welfare approach to governance is very likely to see rise in world politics. Number 3. Centralized nation-state. The pandemic will strengthen the state and reinforce nationalism. We believe that the government of all types will adopt emergency measures to manage the crisis, and many will not be willing to surrender these new powers when the crisis is over. One of the European democracy, Hungary, has already lost to dictatorship when their Prime Minister Viktor Orban seized complete power. Number 4. World less open and free. We have seen that the countries with less personal liberty were better able to counter this pandemic. Moreover, countries around the world have already deployed various forms of restrictions on their citizens. For example, totalitarian surveillance was adopted by China, in which they deployed surveillance of apps, facial recognition, and body temperature. Even a democratic state like Israel has allowed their security agency to use cyber tracking technology to track coronavirus patients, which was initially used for counterterrorism activities. If the events keep unfolding this way, we might not live in a world where privacy is a real thing. Number 5. Stronger global bodies. Though at the local level, states will become more centralized. At the global level, they'll be more willing to show cooperation. This is because massive suffering due to COVID-19 have exposed the failure of our global bodies such as the United Nations and the WHO. Therefore, we believe that in a post-corona world, we might witness a push for strengthening of our global bodies. Trend is also supported by historical events such as the World Wars and the Cuban crisis. These were the 5 major predictions of the post-corona world according to our analogy. Let us know in the comment section below what according to you will be different in the post-corona world. Also, if you liked the video, then do subscribe to our channel